Hello there. So basically there's an issue with Sony Vegas a lot of times with a lot of people. Usually people that have some sort of AMD graphics card. And they try to update the graphics or some sort of dedication of memory to Sony Vegas, and they still get this issue. So there's a fix for this sometimes works, and it's usually with the AMD processor or graphics card, in which you have to um, there's videos on it. You have to reinstall your drivers and then dedicate some sort of amount of allocated RAM or graphics to it. But in a lot of cases that doesn't work, and in the case of people who don't have an AMD graphics card, like I have a NVIDIA graphics card, this is still an issue and it doesn't fix it at all. So in order to fix this, I'm not saying this will work all the time, but this is what I found that worked for me. So and I see that it works for a lot of people too. So basically, let me just delete this real quick. Right click here if you have Windows 10. Basically, just go to your device manager. With Windows 10, you can just right click the Windows menu and go to Device Manager. And then you would go to press on Network Adapters. And you will probably see a bunch of tabbed Windows 32 adapter AOS and with a bunch of numbers. These are not so good. Because apparently, I don't know how they get here. Apparently they come from some sort of proxy software or something. Anyway, they make it so Sony Vegas doesn't work. So what you have to do is either disable it or uninstall. I'm going to uninstall. So you have to do this with all these ones that say adapter OAS. Oops, not that. And it's kind of tedious depending on how many you have. I have a lot for some reason. It varies with everyone. So you just have to do all this. Alright, the last one here. And I believe you want to leave this V9 adapter. So yeah, just don't touch that, I guess. So now you can go back to your Sony Vegas. And hey, would you look at that? It actually works. Once I figured this out, I was just like, oh man, that is so good. Because I have had this issue for a long time. And there was no video on it. It was only in the comments of a video. So, yeah. And yeah, it works now. Wonderful. You can just exit out of this and enjoy your video making process. I don't really know if this works for anything else, like above or below Windows, or not Windows, I mean Sony Vegas 11. This is Sony Vegas 11 I'm using. So I don't know if it works for 12, 13, or even below 9. I haven't tried it. So tell me if you do try it on theirs and on those things and it works, because I would like to know. I would like to upgrade to Vegas Pro 13, I think is the newest one. And I did use 13 for a while until I started getting this issue, and then for some reason this version worked and then it didn't work. So anyway, it's just a big process. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you fixed your issue.